What's going on, everybody? It is your boy here, Controversy. And today, guys, I welcome you back to my show, The Underdogs. Today, I'm going to be interviewing Texas rapper Son Spike. And yeah, I hope you enjoy.
Hey yo,
Yo, what's going on, man?
bro, this is weird. We never talked personally.
Yeah, man,
We only,
yeah, like honestly, like there's like so many people in the community that, I talk to, but I don't talk to everybody, you know?
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
man.
like the reason I left that group chat is like I don't do group chats like that, bro.
Oh, really?
Especially ones where it's like you wake up the next morning and your whole stuff is like blown up. Yeah, I don't like
Mm,
that.
man,
I'm
wait,
just a
so you
private.
left
I'm
the
just
group chat? I had no idea.
yeah. I left the group chat. I told DJ about it. I don't know if I told you about it.
Nah, you never told me about it. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if I told a lot of people about it. Because it comes down to like, I mean, I'm not saying I
Yeah.
don't like talking to some of the people in the community. Like, honestly, it was a surprise for me that I was even invited to join it in the first place.
I mean, I'm the one who kind of like invited you, because like the thing is with the community is that I like finding new people, that can join our community. So I was like, I came across you. I think like I found out about you from the beef you had with who was it again? TK or
TK,
something?
TK.
Yeah, man. Yo, but
Nobody
like,
like he has more subs. I mean, we still don't know who he is.
damn. Yo, man, but I mean, first off, man, I gotta say, welcome to the show, the Underdogs, man. Pleasure to have you here, man. And just like
It's
start
great to be
off
here.
by like maybe talking a little bit about yourself, for some people that may not know who you are.
Well, I'm gonna keep my name and my age and stuff like that private.
Mm,
Uh, but yeah, I've been living in Kyle, Texas. I was born in Longview.
mm,
I started making music around a year ago, probably down to when 2020 started.
mm,
Uh, my first name was just something I came up through scratch. I started making like music that was meaningful, but like I feel like I could have done better. Um,
mm.
so I changed my name to Sunspike because this was a name my friend Josh had given me. I can't really see him anymore. It's like he had to move over to Carolina and we don't talk that much anymore. But like I named myself this because it was a name he gave me and he's one of my best friends, bro. You wouldn't even know. It was like he's such a cool dude. And
Damn.
then yeah, I just started putting out some stuff and just seeing how it would go. And I reached when I reached 100. I feel like, well, if people are liking this,
Mm,
I think it
definitely.
was around 90
Yeah.
or 80 subs. I made like a SoundCloud account.
Oh, damn. Yo, so like,
Um,
how long have you been rapping then?
I think around since September of 2020.
Mm.
Like it was around when 2020 first started. I just dropped that. I didn't drop out. What am I talking about? I got out of middle school.
Oh, damn, that's nice, man, bro. That's
Uh,
like, and it's crazy you say that. I've been rapping for like 2 years now, and for you to like be rapping for, I would say like not such a long amount of time, that to me
yeah,
is
about
like,
close to nine
yeah,
months.
like that to me is crazy because like I've heard your music. I mean, I remember when I came across the diss track you did to TK, I think that was pretty
Yeah,
nice. I was like impressed, and
yeah.
like you're like the
I
growth for
was,
you is right there, man. Like, damn, that's crazy.
yeah. I'm just like, I feel like I always had like a certain bond to music because like I
Mm,
love music so much. It's been like a huge part of my life. It's like I started listening to like I never really thought of like I never enjoyed rap until I was around like 11. so I heard this like really cool like Tech Nine song, if you know who that is.
Yeah, Tech Nine.
I heard this like really nice Tech Nine song, and then I found the song Speed 'em.
Oh,
That's how I figured out who
yeah.
Eminem was. Which like I started listening. Like when I listened to Eminem, I started going from listening to his new stuff to his older stuff, which
Mm,
his older stuff can't be beat. Like
definitely.
I'm not. I think you and CC talked about like West Coast and South Coast rappers.
Mm,
For me, it's I will listen to probably anything you put on from J. Cole to
nice.
NLE Choppa to fucking what's his name? I don't know, but yeah, I don't listen to a lot of new stuff. I don't listen to a lot of music on my own in general. Like I'm always just writing, and everything that's coming out on my EP and my album are like 100% better than all of the stuff I have out now.
Mm,
It's I feel like I can make a difference if I wanted to.
oh, definitely, man, definitely. I feel like um there's like there's a lot of members in our community, and I feel like there's definitely some people that are not always getting brought up in the conversation, or like are
Yeah.
not always being mentioned. Um and I've talked with like a lot of people in the community, some of them even to tell me like I honestly like don't even get mentioned like at all in the community. Like
Yeah, and you're like the biggest one, aren't you?
I mean I'm just doing my thing. I mean, I guess, I don't know. Um, but yeah, like people are always telling me that, yo, man, like I never get mentioned or whatever. Like I've seen people in the chat like say that I literally have never been mentioned in the community. Like I don't even know. Like some people don't even know that they're a part of it. So for you to be like in it, like do you ever like want to be mentioned in the community, or would you rather just like stay out of it?
That's a difficult question because um, I've only ever like I feel I've been noted like when I released my song Heart of Stone, which
Mm.
was just a song I played around with, but I sent it to the group chat of the community, and I feel like the three people who listened to it were or the two people, Ace and the Kid XO.
Mm.
Um, which I respect their opinion like a
Yeah.
lot. Like I'm not dropping down and like saying that a lot of stuff they're saying is right, but like I could definitely work on a lot of stuff. Like I've been trying to work on my singing, even though I've been in choir for like 3 damn years.
Mm.
It's
Yeah.
but to answer your question, I would. It's like yes and no for me. It's there's some people I would like to talk to, but like
Mm.
if I really wanted it, I don't really want my name brought up that much
And like who
because
are
I feel like if I feel like if I don't want my ego. I don't want to have an ego
oh yeah,
per se.
I get that.
Like I don't want like big artists like Ace and Kenji,
Mm.
XO,
Mm. Great
all these
names.
other people. I don't want them just like coming down on me, talking to me, saying, "Oh, this stuff is good. Like keep it up and all that kind of stuff." Because I don't want to boost my ego. Because I will never be like this is the thing I've always told people. Like, I personally think if you call somebody like a person perfect, you're stupid.
No, definitely.
Like,
Yeah, there's no doubt. Yeah.
there's no such thing in this world as a
Mm-hmm.
perfect person.
That's true. There isn't. Yeah, man. I mean, you mentioned that there's people that you would like to talk to. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what type of people would you like to talk to?
I feel like there's a couple people that like I know DJ doesn't make the best music, but like he's still a fun guy to talk
Oh,
to.
definitely.
And
Love that man. Great dude.
I never, I've spoken to Ghost one or twice or Phoenix. I've spoken to him once or twice. Which by the way, that beef y'all had, I was completely neutral. I didn't want to
Yeah.
be one sided. I don't like
That's
doing that.
fine. I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
yeah, it's just like that's another thing. Like I like to stay out of like drama.
I mean, I'm that way
Like
too,
I don't
I'm
I
not
don't
really
want my
about the
opinion
beef.
to fuel something.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
Um,
honestly, bro. To be honest with you, I'm not really a fan of beef. You know, like that whole thing started,
yeah,
with him. That was all him. Like I honestly, and like that's one reason why I just called it off. Like I'm not about to
yeah,
waste my energy and time doing something that as childish as beef. Because I know I could be doing some other things like this.
yeah.
Like
That's
you
kind
know.
of similar to the thing with me and TK though, because I completely dropped it. Like he's still continuing to talk about me and stuff
Oh
like
yeah.
that. He made fun of the fact that I broke up with my girlfriend and all that kind of stuff.
Mm,
Um, and he in one of his songs where he dissed this one rap group, he mentioned my uncle being dead, and he made fun of that. And like in 3 songs actually, that song, his latest diss on me, and the
mm.
song he did with DJ. Uh,
Oh
but
yeah.
like I said, like I'm not gonna waste my time on like if you want
Exactly.
me to continue this, stop saying the same stuff.
For real.
That's
Yeah.
like unless you find something new to talk to me about. Like if you're gonna bring up like he even like I'm not gonna make this whole podcast about or this interview about TK, but
Yeah.
like there was a point where in his song "Bad Boy Against Me," where he used like a Tupac beat or whatever, um, he put up a picture. He said, "I sexted your girl. That must hurt." And if you read it, like not a lot of people read it. They're just talking.
Yeah, I mean, yo, and like that's the thing, man. Like, I've come across artists in our community that they're not even rapping on beat. They're just literally talking. So I'm like, what
Yep,
is this? And I'm not gonna name anybody in specific, but like there's people in our
I can name
community
somebody.
who
That JK kid,
JK. Oh, JK the rapper. Yo, I was
bro. He
watching.
doesn't even. That kid doesn't even rhyme in his music.
Yeah, he
Like
doesn't rhyme.
he so I made like a mistake and I was talking about, oh, you're cheating on somebody or whatever. I made a mistake, like people make mistakes, like I said. But he took it to heart so like he took it so personally. Like he started yelling at me and stuff like that. And I even like what's the word? Um damn it. I even like posted something about making a diss on him.
Mm.
Which I didn't do it because like if this kid's not even gonna rap against me,
Mm.
he's just gonna like talk to me like, and I guarantee I even said it. You're just gonna go over to like TK's channel or whatever and say the same shit he's saying. So like,
Yeah.
there's no point. And
Yeah.
I know so much about this kid, and if I were to, I would like I would probably end his career like faster than I started it.
I mean,
Like
like today, when I was talking to you about like the interview, like he did a live, I'm pretty sure, on his Instagram, and I was there watching it, and he said that, he started saying a lot of things that, you made his career and all that, and honestly, I mean, like, and the thing is, I don't really know this dude that well, so I can't really like, confirm anything. I was just like there. But like, what do you think about that? Like, what do you think about him saying that you made his career?
I did.
Oh,
He
wow.
actually told me that like I inspired him and all that kind of stuff. Like I brought him into music,
Mm,
and his first song anymore, which was doing numbers, I was being generous and said, "Look, I feel humbled that I inspired you, that I brought you into the game and all that kind of stuff. So look, whatever song that's on your channel, I'll do a remix with that for you." And I said, I really like the Andy Moore instrumental, so I'll definitely do that. So I wrote the song in about a day or two, which because I didn't have that long of a verse, I did my thing on it, which the song is okay, I guess. Not to my standards anymore. A lot of my stuff is today is better, but I feel like
mm,
after I did that with him, after that video is on like 300 views, and he only has about 30 subscribers,
yeah.
which I admit that's good for somebody who has 30.
Yeah.
I was like gassed up when I got my first 400, and I was like, holy shit. Um,
Yeah.
it's just I feel like he also got involved with the TK bullshit, like for no reason at all. Like he's
Bruh.
gonna tell you that because like
Man.
he dissed my friend, he did all this kind of stuff. I'm just defending. And I even told him like, bro, there's no point in trying to fuel
Mhm.
something that's already over.
Mhm.
Like, I was like, if you're gonna diss him, fine, but like, he always like he made lives. TK made this video, and JK was all like, you know what? I got something for your ass. We never saw a diss track or a diss response show up ever. Like
Wow.
he was talking all of this shit.
Yeah. I mean, like,
And I'm not trying to shame the kid. It's just he needs to dim down his ego a bit, work on his craft.
yeah, man. I feel like so there's like I feel like when beef, happens in our community, like there's always certain type of people that want to get involved in it, but the thing is they're not really a part of it, and that kind of annoys me because it's like, bro, you're not a part of it. You want to be in the center of attention, but my man,
Yeah,
you can't, like, no, you're being dumb. Like, how are you gonna just put yourself in this situation when you're not even a part of it? Your name is not being brought
exactly.
up. It's, I don't know. I don't really get that. I don't understand why people do that. But I
Yeah,
mean,
it's all for the numbers, man. Like
yeah,
no artist in the world's gonna settle for being number two.
definitely.
They're gonna try their best to get to the top, which
Mm,
something that's nothing I care for. I feel like if I like my music, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
definitely.
That's a large thing. Like obviously there's people in the community that I absolutely like love listening to, and
Same,
others that I don't care for.
same.
Uh it's just like there's like a lot of people in the community that I feel like are a lot more underrated
Oh yeah,
than
there's so many.
a lot of people let on, especially Slick of the Ice or whatever. He's so underrated. Like it's crazy. Like
Really?
his verse on the Cloud9 cipher, bro, and all
Man, I
that kind of
forgot about
stuff.
that
Like
verse.
I feel like if he works on a like production, like maybe switching the flow up a bit, like that guy could go like places. Like
Mm.
a lot of these people in the community don't really have it yet, but they have astounding potential.
No, definitely. There's a
Like
lot of great rappers out
so
here, to be
much.
honest.
Like if you asked me to rate the people in the underground community, I could say I couldn't do that because so many of these people have something about them that makes them
Makes
so
Yeah,
unique, and it's crazy. It's just like especially Kenji, like
bro. Yeah, definitely.
um I was like when he released the fray,
Mm.
I even caught up with it. Like I showed it to some of my friends so his song could get a thousand views on it. Um, it's just yeah, you if you want to be like hard work, like in the words of somebody, hard work beats talent. It's
Definitely.
you can't you can't expect to be better than somebody, but you can definitely work hard to assure that you can be a better person.
Mm. Yeah, man. Kenji, to me, he's like he's one of the best members in the community. I'm always like catching everything he's saying. Always trying to break it down. Like, and the thing is, I kind of do take a little bit of inspiration from him. Like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure you heard it, but you remember the Delicate song, right? That I did.
Yeah,
Like,
I
that's
could definitely hear like
yeah. I was trying to, like,
I was like
yeah.
this beat sounds like something Kenji would use.
Yeah, like, when I was making that song, I really did want to go for that Kenji feel, because that dude is like, he's astounding. Like, I did take a little bit of inspiration from him on that. And as far as Slick Dice, I don't really think he's like underrated. Like, the dude is. Beyond B has mentioned him before. I've even talked about him before. I think that
Yeah,
there's like other people that are underrated. Like, for example,
plenty of.
SMG. You know,
Yeah,
SMG definitely.
yeah, I heard a
Um,
song with DJ. Yeah, that guy has
yeah,
talent.
No, he does. I just feel like he
Um,
needs to stay on beat a little bit.
yeah. Um, that's the thing though. Like a lot of rappers, like I feel like there's like obviously a big part of making, like people will say the beat's the biggest part or like the way you deliver it is the biggest part. I
Mm,
feel like you can use what you want. It's just I feel like some artists, although as well, have like bad mixing problems.
yeah,
Like they
yeah,
can't tell the difference between, well, obviously because a bunch of these rappers, like I believe you mix by yourself, or
yeah.
like there's I feel like there's a couple people in the community, I don't know, but maybe people mix for them. Um, but I feel like if it came down to like a production standpoint, Kenji definitely has
Mm.
like he's like a step ahead. Like, have you seen what's his name, Crip's reaction to the Fatal Cipher?
Yeah, man, bro. When that came out, I was hell surprised. I was like, God damn! Like if and the thing is, I remember when that came out. I was talking to DJ about it. You know, me and him were saying that if Crypt can like not just react to his stuff, but if he can react to our things, then we can like, have other people in that community react to like what we
Yeah,
have going on.
just expand it.
Yeah. I thought that
It's
was
like,
cool.
yeah, and the funny thing is, I actually watched his reaction to the Fatal Cipher before I watched the Fatal Cipher itself.
All same here.
And uh like I didn't know who Kenji, I didn't know who Mischief was, I didn't know who Ace was, I
Yeah,
didn't know
me
who
neither.
Seven Path was.
Hmm.
I just watched it and I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And then I caught up in, I got caught up in, or well, not caught up, but I caught up to the Young CC stuff that was happening.
Mm.
And I listened to Kenji stuff. I listened to the Kid XO stuff. I think I listened to the Kid XO's diss track before like he deleted it.
Yeah, he
But then
deleted
I
it.
listened to Kenji's and I'm like, this guy sounds familiar.
Mm.
And I caught up to your stuff. Like I had subscribed to you before you noticed me. I was like watching like the Underdog stuff and I'm like, this guy is like sounds like a pretty chill dude. And then I saw you that's why I was so surprised to see you comment on my video,
Oh,
because
really?
not a lot of people not a lot of people that have like numbers like you do, well, a subscriber count like you do will
Mm.
do that kind of stuff. And
I
to
mean,
think you invited me to the community,
yeah.
and I was like, was it that good?
I mean, I thought it was
was
decent. I mean, like, and the thing is
like it
with
was,
the
yeah, go ahead.
community is that like um you don't like we accept anybody, I mean, like you can be good or bad or whatever, like everybody's really invited, like if you make music and like you feel like it's good and you like whatever, you're in basically. Like there's not really any
Like
requirements.
if you're confident in yourself,
Yeah.
like per se.
Yeah, basically. I mean,
Yeah, I'm just like yeah, I was so surprised because like my flow stayed the same through the whole song. The song was a minute 45 seconds. Uh like I was like, I think this would be just enough to get him off my back for at least for a short while. Uh but yeah, to just be noticed by somebody like that, like and to be invited into this, like, and to show people that like I'm not doing as much as I can now, but I can do more.
mm,
I can I can like my album strengths and weaknesses and my EP error is going to be like it's going to be full of my best shit. It's like I'm trying to like I'm not going to try and be up there as like the most lyrical rapper ever. Like
yeah.
I already know lyrics are a big part of like music and of that stuff like that, but like I also want to make stuff you can just sit back and listen to.
Yeah,
Like
man. I get that. Yeah, and the
just
thing is, I feel like this community, I mean, like everybody knows that rap is a very competitive, sport, definitely when it comes to
yeah.
like bars and heavy wordplay and being lyrical and all that. But I mean, like as far as, you said that you wanted to make things that people can just lay back and chill. Like I get that, 'cause sometimes when I'm making music, I don't really try to, I mean, like I will make some, lyrical shit, but I honestly do try to like just make music that you can just enjoy as well. Because like I don't want to put myself in a box. Oh,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna do like different things too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and definitely when you released Trials and Tribulations, I could definitely see that.
yeah.
I could see most of your Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, Tupac inspirations in
Oh,
there,
definitely, definitely. Yeah.
which I didn't listen to the full project yet, but I listened to most of it, and
Mm,
I feel like it's definitely way better than your past stuff. Like I listened to
appreciate
Delicate, and I'm
that.
like, if this is what I'm gonna be expecting on the album, then this is going to be a really good album. Um, Obviously, some of the stuff about some of the stuff B said about it,
Oh no,
which
I mean,
another rapper that I
yeah,
really respect.
definitely.
I just I feel like the person in the community that I'm the closest with is Epic Rider,
Love that
mostly
dude.
because
Love that man.
I've yeah, he's great.
I know,
Like I
honestly,
listened
like
to
phenomenal. Love his
I think
music,
my favorite Epic Rider verse was his verse on Yin Yang.
bro. That's such a good verse, man.
Like I was listening to that shit and I'm like, holy shit.
Mm. And the thing is with Epic Rider, man, and he's also on my album as well. You know,
Yes.
that dude is amazing. I mean, I don't know if you saw the video I made on him. I called him the Drake of the community, just like from the standpoint of
Yeah.
that anything he does is a hit. You know,
Yeah.
like honestly, like he never misses at all.
He never misses.
Never misses at all.
And like he's so fluent.
Definitely.
He's like his delivery is on point.
Mm.
Like just like I love the dude. It's
Yeah, great guy.
he also makes really enjoyable music. Like I listen to a lot of stuff. I listen to most of the stuff he released by himself. It's I would definitely agree that he's the Drake of the community.
Yeah.
Um a lot of people don't see it that way, Ace.
Yeah, I mean, well, Ace was looking at it from the standpoint of that he has the
Yeah,
same
I was
impact, but I was like, yo, bro, you should watch the video a little bit and maybe just keep your opinion at the end.
yeah, I was gonna say like
I was like, bro,
I could definitely see myself getting confused by that. I was like,
yeah,
I don't know if he had the biggest impact.
yeah,
But then I listened to it, I'm like, yeah, I could definitely agree with a lot of this. It's just it's crazy how like you can see so many people that are mainstream or signed to a
mm,
label or like people like Blueface, stuff like that. People like that aren't really there, like especially new but like and then you go into the underground scene and you see so many talented people, man.
yeah,
Like
a lot of
definitely
people.
like I have a I have a project with my friend Justin coming soon, and like he's also I need to show you some of his stuff.
Mm,
It's I just think like if you're not that good at music or if you're really good at music, as long as you're passionate about it, then I'm cool with you, bro. Like
yeah,
I definitely I'll definitely like if you're like a nice person and I can tell that you enjoy making music, like no matter what it sounds like or anything like that, I will always support you.
yeah. I mean, and like if that's how it should be, man. I feel like nowadays, like people when you drop something, let's say if it's a video or a song or whatever, everybody, there's always that one person that wants to be the first to comment, they want to be the first person to say, oh, this was bad, or, this was that. But it's like,
Oh, definitely.
at the end of the day, I feel like what a lot of people need to do, and it's something that not a lot of people do, I feel like you just need to just ignore that. Like just because what I do, when I get hate comments or whatever, I just delete it and not respond. Because as soon as you respond, you're feeding into that energy that they want you to feed into, and they
But
get
yeah,
and they benefit from that.
I feel like if you delete a comment though, that also shows that
Oh yeah, well,
like I don't delete comments. Um
mm,
I usually let the hate fuel me like into like all right, if they don't like this I'm gonna make a song where I'm gonna try, like I'm always out to try and blow minds and like
Mm,
show that I can perfect my craft. And I've been even trying to work on like my freestyling ability and like
mm,
a bunch of other stuff. Like I don't want to. I told this to my friend, and I'm always gonna stick by it. I'm not going to be a rapper. I want to be an artist. Like if I want to make a rap song, I'll make a rap song. Like hell, if I want to make
mm-hmm.
a fucking jazz song, I'm gonna make a fucking jazz song.
Exactly.
Like if I want to do it, I'm gonna do it, and I'm going to. I just want to make something people will love and enjoy. Like
Exactly. Exactly,
no matter
man.
how many people, no matter how many people, like so many people like will support you, but there's gonna be so many people that are gonna tell you that you don't deserve what you have, and
Mm, yeah.
I'll always push past that and like look into the positive side of this. Like I don't really look to the. I always put others' needs before my own. Uh, like obviously, like I feel like I'm not an easy person to talk to in this interview.
I mean, you're okay in my opinion.
I'm a complex person, but like I don't like honestly. If you were to ask, like out of the blue, like if you were to ask me, like, hey, do you want to talk about like I feel like you kind of put or picked me out in the perfect time because like on other
Mm.
days I will be like I don't really I'm not gonna really push towards the music talk like
Oh,
and get
okay.
all philosophical and stuff like that because like this is like I'm not gonna talk like if I'm feeling bad one day I'm not gonna talk to something like I'm really passionate about like for the past few weeks I've been down and
Oh,
like
really? Damn.
not in the mood to make anything
Yeah.
or put anything out. I just I want to push past this and I want to just like I'm even working on like stuff outside of music. Like I'm getting back into boxing. I'm trying to shed all of this weight off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to
It's good.
work on my personal skills. Like there's like I don't always put music first as much as I want to,
Oh yeah, no, no, you can't do that.
but
Yeah, and the thing with me is that I also after I dropped my album, I told myself I was gonna take a break from this, just to like like you said, focus on like other
yeah,
things, because the thing with music, man, is that it's fun, but it just takes a lot of time. You know,
yeah, it's tiring.
it definitely is. Yeah.
Like especially like to put in like the writing, looking for the perfect
Mm,
instrumental.
mm,
It's
yeah.
just it's so tiring and like for me to put one song out, like that's why my upload schedule is so ass. It's like I want to make sure that the next song I put out is like decent at best.
Yeah.
Like I want to make sure like I can get a positive feedback and like just knowing that like Ace and XO said that my Heart of Stone song was like decent or like whatever. That was like, all right, I'm making my way there.
Yeah. Yeah, man. You always gotta like focus on the good stuff. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if people have something to say about it and it's like negative, but it's like negative, like, criticism like that, um,
Hmm.
like you still listen to it, but and then maybe just see how you can like improve, for the next song, definitely or whatever.
Like always, like I'm always like every morning when I wake up, I don't sleep a lot, but
Mm.
that's something I also need to work on. But every morning I do wake up, I'll look myself in the mirror and say, like, no matter what happens this day, I'm gonna always look in the mirror and say, do the best you can.
Definitely.
Don't let anything get to you. And
Mm.
it's hard because like I let a
It
lot of
is.
stuff get to me. Like I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna respond to a hate comment. Um, well, if I respond to it and I think it's funny, like this guy said this on my I'm a computer remix. He said, "What the fuck is this?" And I commented, "It's called music, bro."
Honestly.
And
Like, yeah.
it's like I feel like it's I feel like I'm just not like an easy person. Like whenever I talk to somebody, I usually try to keep the conversation at a minimum or something like that. Like,
Man, I
I'm
used
not
to be
always
like that
one
too.
to,
I used to be like that too.
yeah, I'm not always one to be, I'm not always the one to like DM somebody first and like start a conversation. Like, I
Hmm.
usually like let somebody start one off with me, and then just like give me like a topic to talk about, and then I'll do my best to talk
Mm.
about it. Because I be like, my mom even says that like I'm not an easy person to talk to, because like I'm usually all over the place, or I get too emotional, or
Mm.
all that kind of stuff. That's another thing. I'm just like working on myself to be the best me I can be. uh I just like, I don't want things to get to me as much as I let them get to me now. It's, I don't want to, like, if some
Mm.
kid puts out like a diss on me and like makes fun of my parents or something like that, I'm gonna be like, when has this kid ever met my parents? Like, when is
Yeah.
this, like, this, you don't
There's so
like,
much
people think
things.
they know what I do.
Yeah, man.
It's,
And like that's the reason why I don't even like beefing with people. I don't even like doing that because like the other person acts like they know you. They say things that honestly are so ignorant, like they're not true, and it's just I don't know, like it's just super annoying. That's kind of one reason why I don't even like beefing, to be honest.
yeah, it's just
Pointless.
like, I'm just I don't like beefing because like it's just as tiring to make regular music
Yeah.
than to make like a diss track. Like, I got to release this at the right time. Like, I don't want to take too long on this. I want to make sure this is direct enough. Like, you got to make the whole song about that dude.
Yeah,
Um
it's just
just
so
so he gets the message. Like,
honestly.
that's the reason my like TK diss was so like short. It was because like I wanted to make the entire song about him. And I'm just
Mm.
not going to do that anymore, because I know if I keep mentioning his name, that's going to get him attention.
Yeah, and that's one reason why I honestly called off the beef with, with who. Um
Yeah.
I I just didn't want to give him that anymore, you know? Like no.
Yeah, it's just, and I don't even particularly find Ghost as like, or Phoenix as a bad dude. Like,
Mm.
people reference him as Ghost so much.
Yeah, it is
Um,
confusing.
like like I see like DJ Sick with it, and like B's like small little thing he did with Ghost.
Oh yeah, the
I
EP
just
thing.
it was just, yeah, it was, well, that was it an EP or was it just two songs? Like,
Yeah, it was just like two songs, I think. Yeah,
yeah,
it wasn't bad though.
yeah, but they label him as Ghost the rapper, and I'm just like, are people gonna refer to him as Phoenix, or like, it's funny because
Mm.
I find it funny it's for him to call himself Phoenix. Well, I'm not making fun of it, of course, but it's like, it's funny because a phoenix is a simple symbol of not like undying, I think it is.
Yeah,
Um,
it's like a myth, basically.
yeah, and it's like, I had a friend who changed his name. Like, he doesn't make music anymore, but like he for some reason changed his like name from something like really depressing to like, he renamed himself Undefeated, and then
Mm.
some guy comes up and kicks his ass, and then he just stops.
Wait,
um
so like, did he get in a fight?
both. He actually got into
Oh,
a beef.
and the fight.
He lost the beef so convincingly, then he got into a street fight with some dude. um
Damn.
which he's not the fighting dude, because he's like this like short skinny dude, but I just
Well,
I don't talk about him anymore, because like, if this is gonna be a reoccurring theme with you, I'm not gonna get involved.
yeah, yeah, yo. So like, I know that you say that like you see yourself as an artist more than a rapper. Um, but like, if I had to ask you, what would be your like top 10 favorite rappers or artists of all time?
Oh shit. Are we going? We're going by any standpoint, not just like a YouTube mainstream underground standpoint.
Um, it can be
Just like,
anything, any
all right.
artist, any rapper. You
Uh,
know.
so for number one, I would have to be. So for number one, I would have what's his name? Old M, like Old M.
Slim Shady.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Number two, I don't know if you know who this is, but his name is Grizzy Hendrix.
Oh
Um,
yeah, I've heard of that dude. Yeah, he's crazy. He's good.
yeah. Number
Definitely.
three, J Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Four, Quad Eke.
Quadeca, definitely. That man's good.
Five, what's his name? I listen to the music and I don't remember their name. What the fuck is wrong with me? Number five, I would have to say, um, damn it, what's his name? Joji. Um,
Joji, I've heard of that somewhere.
uh, six, um, Tom McDonald. Uh,
Damn. I mean, yeah, I mean, he's okay. A lot of people are always saying that his music is, how do I say this? Like, I forgot what was like one of the things that people didn't like about him.
he was too political.
Yeah, too political, right? Yeah.
Um,
But he's not bad at
yeah,
all.
a lot of he's not bad. Yeah, he just needs to.
Get
He
some
makes a
more.
lot of songs that are not political. Just like he needs to calm down with it. Like
Yeah.
he made a song called "Fake Woke," and then he made a song called
Mm.
"Snowflakes," and they sound the exact same.
Yeah, it's also one thing people criticize him on. I think the flow.
Yeah, a lot of his songs sound the same.
Yeah.
Uh, you can definitely tell he's inspired by Emin, like Old Shady.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I got number seven. I got Immortal Technique.
Oh yeah,
Um,
I've heard of him.
and then number eight. I think number eight's where I'm gonna stop this because like uh, I don't listen to too many people. It's just
Mm.
I gotta have um what's his name? Oh, he just left my head. What's his name? Actually, it's something funny. I'm gonna have this guy named, you know who Young Zyme is, or Zime or whatever, like Yungzime.
Oh, I've never heard of that dude.
He's part of this thing online. It's like a big old like trash community. Like not trash as in like ass trash, but like
Mm.
trash as in like it's like a group.
Oh really?
But yeah, that would be my top eight. A lot of artists below that I'm just neutral with.
Mm. Definitely. Yeah, I get that. Do you feel like who would you say is like your main inspiration, like as far as like making music?
Funny enough, I don't know if you listen to like it's funny because I actually got into music because I was listening to a heavy metal band.
Mm.
Um, I was listening to a bunch of stuff like Metallica,
Yeah.
AC/DC, System of a Down. That stuff brought me into music. But I feel like I don't know if I had like always thought like I don't really have like a voice to make that kind of music. So I'm gonna stick with this, and then I'm gonna see what else I can do.
Yeah.
And if I grow up to being or to be able to do stuff like that, then I'll do it.
That's cool, man. That's cool. So like um so like would you say that you only do like one genre of music, like rap, or
For
do
now,
others?
yeah. I'm gonna stick with it, and then I'll probably like
Mm.
I'm not gonna switch genres out of the blue. Like, um, I'll definitely come back to do stuff if I feel like this isn't working out. Like,
Mm.
but I'm gonna stick with like rap and singing now because that's like what the majority of my album strengths and weaknesses is. Like, the whole point of that album is just to show what you're seeing on the outside and to see what you're seeing on the inside.
Mm.
Like, hence strengths and weaknesses. Like the first five songs on that album are just like some fun, like ignorant shit. Like well, like stuff I would show if I was like around people. But then as the album gets deeper and deeper in, there's a lot more emotional stuff and like stuff I think about every day. Um, it's a simple it's like a simple topic, but I feel like it's the album itself is a bit complex.
Mm. And like,
And
is that album out right
yeah,
now, or like, are you like currently
it is
working on
not.
it?
I'm gonna
Oh,
release a few things first, and then like I'm trying to put my I'm trying to put my efforts into this, like to make it like I'm gonna make sure that like this is my like best shit like of all.
yeah. And that's definitely how I feel about making albums. Because my first album, I mean, was mediocre at best. There's still a lot of things I needed to work on. But then, coming in with this second project, I really did want to like make it better than the last one. Just like I guess
I
you could see the
actually
improvement. I don't know.
I was gonna make a video about like a few members of like I was gonna make a series online where I'm going to I just need to find
Mm,
out more information about them. I'm going to go through and or maybe I'll do interviews with them like for them to talk about like how their career started to how their career is going now.
mm,
Like I want to like get to know a lot of the people in the community better and make friends more than or make friends more than enemies. And
yeah, definitely. Um, and you mentioned that you're not really, I guess, good at starting conversations. Would you say that you're more of
I'm
an introvert or an extrovert?
it's what I am inside like the studio or who I am alone is a lot different than who I am around people. It's
Mm,
um like when I'm around my friends and people I trust and like people are as stupid as I am, like I'm always like hype and like
yeah.
and usually like motivational. Like I'll tell my friends like this is good, but like you can make it better, or like here I'll help you out with this so it can be a bit better, and then you can take this and push it throughout your career to expand it more. Um, but I would prefer myself to be about in between the extrovert and the introvert. Like
Same. Yeah.
I can switch between things. Like I'm definitely like if you were to come up to me, like if you didn't know who I was at all, like you would definitely not want to talk to me because like I'm some like edgy looking kid with like I wear black all the time, and like I'm just like you wouldn't want to strike a conversation with me, but like if you do, like I'll definitely like try my best to make it interesting.
Mm, yeah. No, and like I'm low key like the same way too. I mean, I'm definitely like I'll switch between introvert and extrovert. Like I feel like at the end of the day, it really depends on like I guess the type of people you're around with. Maybe if you don't know them that well, you're probably gonna be a little bit introverted. But if you do, then you're gonna be, I guess, as talkative as possible. Definitely.
Yeah, it's like if I it's I'm more like if I meet new people, I start out extroverted, and then like if I get to know
Mm,
you more, and if you grow on me, I'll definitely turn to like an introvert around people like I'm comfortable with.
definitely, man. I get that.
And
Yeah.
yeah, 100%.
Damn. So like, um, so as far as music, like, wait, how many albums do you have like out, or is this like your first one?
I had an EP out, but I deleted it because it was like it was shit.
Damn. Yeah. So like this album is gonna be like your first, I guess, major release.
My first major release, yes.
Damn.
Like my it's there's 12 songs on it. There's only one feature. Um, none of the songs are relatively like below 2 minutes 30 seconds. Not a lot of the songs have hooks. I'm just gonna make it like a enjoyable experience. Like what I'm gonna do with the album is because obviously when you make an entire album, some of your songs get buried. Like uh that's like what Joyner Lucas does. Like he'll um fuck, he'll send out songs from his album and then drop the whole thing.
Yeah.
For me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the whole album in one video. I'm not going to put any
Oh,
timestamps or anything on it, but I'm going to label what song is playing, and I just want this to be a good listening experience. And I want people to like level with me and like all sorts of stuff like that. Show a side of myself I never really show people.
damn, that's crazy. So like, and you know, you've been working on this project since last year?
Oh, I've been working on it for like about 5 months now.
Wow.
Like it's so far it's great. It's like that song I released for my album, How Much Time, is like that's I would prefer that more as a snippet
Mm.
than a actual song. Uh, but yeah, I'm just gonna make sure like this album is
Mm.
like one of like a better like things to show, because the one song I ever made about my emotions and feelings was the song called Hold Me. That was about my uncle and my cousin. Um, that's the only real time I ever showed a side of myself like that. But then I just stopped doing that, and
Mm.
I want to make sure I want to like show people like I'm not just this like extroverted weird talkative kid. I'm just gonna show people that I actually have depth and perception, or not perception, I don't know what it is, but like I want to show people that I'm more than meets the eye. It's I'm always gonna try and be sure and be like I said, the best me I can be. It's just
Mm-hmm.
gonna make sure like people will notice that I'm just here to make a difference.
Definitely, man. And like you said earlier, there definitely is a thing in each and every person in our community that makes it special, like
Yeah.
definitely.
Like I can even see like people like Cactus being like, could you imagine? Like I'm not, I don't, I never shit on Cactus. Like his Young CC diss track, I actually really like that.
That was okay.
I even like, I weirdly like his song Houdini as well.
Yeah, I mean,
I
you know,
just, I feel like people, even like Cactus, could make a difference. Like
no,
people
definitely.
like
There's no
Cactus,
doubt.
DJ. Obviously, when it comes down to a lot of the stuff, like, I feel like DJ, if DJ worked on his like flow and production skills, he could be amazing.
No, no doubt. Like I see it. I know that he can definitely be like as good as, Phoenix or, whoever because like it's
Yeah,
there. It's there. He just needs to really, try to flow better on beat, you know, like
yeah, like that could
'cause
that
I
like
know it's there.
that kid is like I don't know how old DJ is.
Oh, he's like
Uh,
my age. He's like 18.
you're right. What 18?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, even to have that kind of skill at such a fucking young age, that's ridiculous. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, it's just I listen like I'm doing a song with him for his mixtape,
Oh yeah, I hear
and
he has a mixtape coming as well.
yeah, he's just like on that song, just giving people props and stuff like that. Uh, but yeah, I could definitely see like his wordplay and like punchline stuff there. Like it's there. Like just if he works like on his craft, if he like he'll definitely get better as he gets older. But like yeah, if he works on his flow, if he can like especially if he chooses his beats, like I feel like he's going for a more NF type feel.
Yeah, he's definitely inspired by
Um
him.
yeah, like especially that song he did with TK, or that like a bunch of his other songs where it's just like big cinematic type stuff.
Mm.
On the song with him, I switched the beat up to something that sounds similar, but like it's something I can flow on and do my own thing on. It's just like I feel like he needs to find a way to branch. Like I there's no like hiding it that he takes inspiration from like uh there's no doubt about it. He takes inspiration from NF.
Hmm.
It it's it's definitely like I know they're not home right now. But yeah, it's just I feel like if somebody in the community wanted to,
Hmm.
they could be great, like amazing, especially DJ. Like he has, I feel like out of everybody in the community, he has some of the better potential.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I mean, like, cause I know that he can definitely be, a great rapper. Definitely, such a great artist. Um,
Yeah, it's just work on everything. Great.
yeah, no doubt, man. Um, and like, in a couple of years, like, where do you want to be as an artist?
It's when I like I said in the beginning, I said that like I was humbled that I inspired JK and all that kind of stuff.
Mm,
And really what all of this is like I want to show people um that no matter what you look like, no matter like what you sound like, no matter what your voice is, like if
mm,
you look older than you actually are or like all that kind of stuff, if you push yourself and just put in the work, you will be you could be like the next big thing.
mm,
And
definitely.
I will always spread this message like I just want to be somebody that you can look up to and just I'm never gonna look to be like a super great artist, like not even like a battle rapper or stuff like that. I just want to be like I just want to be looked up to and just I want to make my family proud. I want to make
Mm.
like I want to make everybody I know just proud, and I will forever chase this until I get it.
Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, I mean, cause like at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. Like, I mean, everybody, and I always say this: people are always gonna have their opinions. Whether it being positive or negative. Like, it doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it truly matters what you think, and I mean, if your family cares about you, if they like it, that's all you need. Like, that's really all you need to be successful. Like, I mean, people's opinions only matter when you make them matter, you know?
Yeah,
But as soon
like
as
if
you
you're going
ignore it.
to like if you're going like they're gonna always try. Like I said, like everybody's gonna try and make you think that you don't deserve what you have.
Hmm.
Uh, you can't let that kind of stuff get to you because
Definitely.
that you said it too. Like that gives them power.
Yeah.
You can't. You just can't. You'll never muster like a lot of energy until like way later to think like at the end of the day like if I enjoy it like that's
Hmm.
a majority of what it matters. Like
Yeah.
if you think if you think you're doing like great and if you think you're doing if you think you're like if you think you're doing great in your opinion, fuck everybody else's opinion.
Exactly. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about
You
it.
can't you can't let people put you down.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and you mentioned Biambi talking about my album and his review. Honestly, like I'm not gonna say that I didn't agree with his opinion because a lot of things he said were like I low key agreed with. I understand that yes,
Yeah,
the concept could have been a little bit better. I get that. My singing definitely I need to work on that. Like I'm not ignoring that. And honestly, like I respect Biambi. He's one of the more consistent rappers in our community that reviews people's music. I mean, I do it too, but he does it, a lot more consistently than I do. I definitely respect him as an artist. I think he's a great reviewer. And the thing is, that kid is only 14. He's 14, and like I look at him and I'm like, this dude is like so smart and so mature for his age. I've never seen a 14-year-old with that type of intelligence. Like that just blows me away, honestly.
Yeah, I definitely feel like he's like a lot of stuff he has said, like I don't particularly agree with. Like
Mm.
I even like I had to apologize to him one time because he made this video on like the Tom McDonald Mac Lethal battle.
Yeah.
And I was like I got kind of I was pissed off at the time, and
Oh,
I
you were in
was
your
like,
little
why would
area.
you make this in 2020 when it happened in 2019? And I'm like, and then I listened to the video and I'm like, oh, okay, this is what he means by it. And then
Yeah.
I DM'd him and I'm like, I just want to apologize for this comment, and I didn't want to spread any hate to your channel. Like I
Mm.
really enjoy like you said, like he's really smart. Like
Yeah, very smart for his
um
age.
and even so, like his music is I
Great.
definitely get a lot of like Quadeca
Yeah,
vibes. I
no, his
get
music is
like
great, definitely.
especially like he gives me like a voice memos Quadeca vibe.
Oh.
Like a majority of the songs on voice memos, like he definitely gives me that kind of vibe. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he's one of the best artists, but he could definitely be there.
No, he's there. He's there. He's there, man. I mean, I don't know if you've listened to his O's Journey album.
I have
Bro, that album is
um
phenomenal. That's my favorite. That's like my favorite projects from him, definitely so far.
yeah, I
I
my favorite
love.
project by him is like if I had to rate it, I would obviously like I'm not shitting on the dude, but like
No, definitely.
I feel, I feel like the EP was a bit better than O's Journey.
The EP wasn't bad.
Um, but I'm not saying O's Journey was like bad. Like
No.
there's a lot of stuff. Like my favorite song on the album, one of my favorite songs on that album is Dissimulation.
Yeah,
Um,
yo, the beat on
and
there, that one's nice.
yeah, it's just like I liked like I could literally lay down and like sleep to this guy's music.
No, low key though, low key. Wait. So for the simulation, are you talking about that one where like it has the beat that is like that it's like an ocean with like a xylophone in it?
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I last listened to it.
Yeah, same here.
But like even so, like even if that's not the song I'm talking about,
Still.
like it's definitely like that album is like it gives me like a chill, like
Mm.
something like it's kind of something I would want to go for, like something you can sit down and listen to, but also
Yeah,
like
exactly.
look into the lyrical substance. And
Yeah.
it's like definitely like obviously like not a lot of people are going to listen to I think this is my opinion, but I feel like a lot of people are going to listen to an EP more than an album because obviously like an album is a bit more cohesive than an EP, but
Yeah.
it's just like I said, like your songs can get buried. Like if you notice, like a lot of people that you'll notice that there's either that one song on an album that gets buried completely,
Yeah. There's
and
that
then
one
there's that one
underrated
song
song.
that just there's that one song that blows up.
Oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
and I saw some of that on O's Journey, uh,
Mm.
and that's why I think I'm not saying like all rappers should do this, but like I think that's kind of why he. I'm not saying this is true. Like obviously, like I'll try and like I'll see if I can get this right. I think that's why he had the EP as a whole video rather than a video by video.
Yeah. So I
It's
guess
because it's like it's you can just sit down and listen to it, and like
mm,
once you don't have to worry about like you know like it's you don't gotta worry about like and there was only wait what 4 songs on that EP.
yeah, I think
You
so,
don't gotta
yeah.
worry about that one song being buried.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's definitely like I can tell like when it comes to a lot of people in the community, he's probably one of the most hardworking.
No, definitely. Beyond Beat is like absolutely like, he's always dropping videos, you know, and
Like
I can
videos with
respect
like
that.
interesting topics and
I
all
know
that kind of
I can
stuff.
respect that. That's why I'm saying that he's one of the more consistent rappers in our community, because he's always on top of if it's not music, he's always on top of the underground community. You know, he always really posts about that, really, and I
Yeah,
can
it's
honestly
like
respect that for real.
yeah, it's just like I've also like noticed a rapid growth in his channel. Like
Oh yeah, definitely. His audience is growing.
he went around from like 280 something subscribers to he's at like what like one or 330
Yeah,
something
it's like
now.
34, 35.
um
Yeah, 300,
34, yeah.
335. Yeah, crazy
Yeah.
man.
But yeah, he's like I think I respect or not controversy. I think I respect Beyond B
Mm.
like the highest when it comes down to the community. It's
No, definitely.
he's
Yeah.
he's like he's hardworking, he's smart.
Mm.
I felt that TED talk he had, like
Bro, that TikTok was amazing.
yeah, it's just
That's what I'm saying, man. This dude
I
is
find it so weird for a 14-year-old to talk like that. It's
exactly, and like I feel like I don't know if it's just me that noticed that, but and like that's what I'm saying. Like I know 14-year-olds. I know there's kids that are this dude's age. They don't act like this dude. That to me is
yeah,
phenomenal. The level of maturity is absolutely immaculate. Like it's crazy.
like if you told me this kid was like 20 years old or something or in college and
I'd
stuff like
believe it.
that,
I'd believe it.
I would probably believe you.
Definitely, man. That dude is like, and you know, and I respect, and one thing I respect about Beyond, you know, aside from I guess being a mature person, I respect that. Like, you know, for example, if somebody hates on him or whatever, you know, or if he gets criticism or backlash for something, um, I respect that he can be the bigger man about it and not feed into that energy. You know, he can just sort of like
Yeah,
double down on it and be like, okay, or it's all cool, man. You know,
and he does it so well. It's
definitely.
like he doesn't let hate get to him, but he also doesn't put on this like, oh, I don't care attitude.
Yeah,
Like he doesn't put this like your
exactly.
opinion means nothing to me like type attitude.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
he doesn't take stuff to heart, and like he's definitely like I feel like if he wanted to I feel like this kid is going to be like if this kid was in like I said, if you told me this kid was in college and had like a bunch of degrees and stuff like that and was like super wise, I would definitely believe you.
no,
And
definitely.
like to have this kind of talent at 14 years old is
Yeah, it's crazy because like, I mean, at 14, like for example, you know, I started rapping when I was 16. You know, and I wasn't even that good. And the thing is, me looking at this dude being 14 and having this type of talent, this type of platform at that type of age, that to me is incredible because like at his age, I honestly wasn't as popular, you know, as far as YouTube. Like I wasn't really like rap was really nothing to me. Like I only heard it, you know, just to hear it. You know, I wasn't really like so serious about it until like I got to high school, you know,
yeah.
so for him to have like to have achieved a platform to be on TED Talks um to have really great sounding music, that says a lot to be honest. It
Yeah,
really
just like
does.
to be 14, having great speaking skills, to have
Mm,
like the music stuff he has, to the great points he brings up,
yeah,
and just being that kind of human in general at 14 just amazes me.
it does, man. It does, like honestly. And the thing is like, you know, not every time like somebody drops music, I'm always looking forward to his reviews. Cuz I genuinely do want to hear what he has to say to be honest, you know.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
he'll he's like he's like if what's his name, Anthony
Mm.
Fantano wasn't as strict.
Oh yeah, definitely,
um
man. Anthony Fantano. Man, it's so
and
harsh.
like he gives you what you need to hear.
Mm.
He'll and I feel like he's also one of those people like he's not gonna tell you to just stop making music because one thing you put out was
Yeah,
bad.
exactly.
um and just like I said, man, there's like 100 positive things I could say about Beyond B.
Yeah,
Nothing
me too, to
negative.
be honest. Yeah, man. But I mean, and like again, you know, I mean, when I review people's music, and like if I don't like something, I mean, like I'm gonna say it. but I'm also, like him, I'm also gonna try to give, positive feedback on how they can improve, you know, definitely, man.
Yeah, just like if you work on this, if you work on that, just stick to it.
Mm,
Just just because you think that somebody's opinion is like, if you get that inner, like, that's why I feel like um Vion B's like attitude is as well is like important, because like he doesn't like get into the video like this is fucking trash,
yeah.
like this is bad, like you need to stop. He'll give you like information on why
Hmm.
it's bad or something like that, so you can work on it.
Definitely, definitely. Oh man, man, I forgot what I was gonna ask you. Oh yeah, so before music, what was like your favorite thing to do?
Right.
Right,
It was
yeah.
a big part of it. Like I actually, it was funny because a lot of people call me weird to like writing over reading, and I was like, if I'm just gonna if I'm
Yeah,
gonna read something, and if it's like, obviously a lot of stuff you can read will help you through life and stuff, but I feel like I want to work on writing my own things. Like when I was younger, I wrote a book. My dad was like, this is like my first take to see that like my mom and dad thought like I had a great future, and um I can do what if I did, like if I played my cards correctly, I could do whatever I wanted.
mm,
Um I just I agree. It's like I want to make, like, that's the thing I loved. Like when my mom and dad look at something I do and smile, like I know automatically like I did it.
oh yeah,
Like
definitely.
I just that's the kind of feedback I will always want. Well, when I say that, I want to be like, obviously I will take criticism
Hmm.
to its finest, and I won't try and be a coggy dude and be like, well, it's my dad thought I did this correctly, so you don't have room to talk. Like,
Yeah,
because that's my parents' opinion.
exactly. Everybody has their own opinion. It's not gonna be the same thing.
Like, lots of people are gonna have different opinions. Like, Kenji could say one song I made was great, and then Ace could say it's not the best.
Exactly.
Everybody has a different opinion, and that's the thing I feel like is the problem. Like, that's a problem that the world has these days, that people just don't like. There's a bunch of snowflakes. Like, you can't, people that just don't want to take, they don't take crap, but they do. Like, I comment, like, I was the other day I was watching this video about um some guy who was making fun of pride and stuff like that. And
Mm,
some of the stuff I agreed with. Like, I get the festivals and like parades are kind of pushing it, but the majority of the stuff he said was just dumb stuff. And me being just me saying stuff, thing, I tell my friend like this is dumb. Like, this is also kind of topics people would speak about like in like earlier times. Like, not a lot of people, like, to think like that video had no views by the time that I sent it to people. Like, see, people don't really care about that topic anymore, because I told them
yeah.
it's not 1990s anymore. Like, being a different sexuality is normal now.
Yeah, it's normal.
But then my friend told that dude that I was talking crap about his video, and he started giving me crap and all that kind of stuff. So I blocked him, and I was like, I'm just not going to do this anymore with
Exactly.
you. I'm not
No.
going to drive the nail into the coffin.
Hmm.
And the funniest part about it that made me laugh my ass off was the fact that in his description he said, I don't care if people criticize the video. It was
What?
so funny. It
So
was,
hypocritical, man.
I don't care if you get offended, but I'm just going to care anyway.
Man, yeah, man. I mean, I feel like
People people disagree with things.
no, exactly like everybody's always changing their mind. You know, people are always changing their minds. Yeah,
Exactly.
man. Yeah, man. Well, I've asked you a lot of questions. Do you have any questions for me in particular?
Well, yeah, like what kind of what video plans do you have in stock, or are you just taking a break from like media entirely?
Um, as far as video plans, I'm definitely like again trying to start up this show, because like before, me and you or like before me and you did this, it was like 4 months ago since I made the last interview. So I'm
Yeah, it was with
definitely like,
CC, right?
yeah, I'm definitely trying to start
I think
this up again.
I didn't even finish that interview. I think I stopped listening to it when that guy said controversy. Oh my god, I can't
Yeah, I
stand
don't.
that kid, man.
Me neither, man. Me neither. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like understand. Like, I don't know. Like, how could you like be so ignorant and not look at your own flaws?
Yeah,
Like, I don't know. I just
it's
like,
like I had to look through the comments to see what this guy was actually talking about because I couldn't bear another second of listening to his voice. And
yeah,
then I saw people commenting about like how hypocritical he was being. Like that one guy said like he wasn't gonna brag about something, and then he was like literally bragging about it.
yeah, man. I
Like
mean,
that
yeah,
whole interview was just a big ego boost.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it is kind of my fault to be honest. But I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah,
As an interviewer, you definitely do have to be neutral. Yeah, that's why I didn't really say anything about it. Like, I didn't really feel like arguing with him.
that's why
Like,
I was actually kind of surprised to see the video was about an hour long.
yeah, I mean,
Like he would end up like I even remember messaging you, showing you a screenshot, like saying you want to like you want Cactus even said it like you want to run this man's fade. You
no,
literally looked
yeah.
like you wanted to fight him through the whole interview.
Me? Yeah,
Yeah, like you
man.
were giving him looks and stuff. It was so funny.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, just the things he was saying, man. Like, I wasn't. Like, I don't know. I just don't understand how you could have that big of an ego when like and like think that you're as good as some of these artists. I just don't get it.
I think there was a point I just randomly clicked on something and he said there was nobody on his level, and
That's not true.
he said Cactus. What, bro? Cactus is better than him.
No, definitely,
Like
yeah.
KXO not on my levels. I think that's what he said.
That's
Bro,
so
I can
such
guarantee
cap.
like nobody's on your level because everybody's past it.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, but either way, the thing with Young CC that's done. That
Yeah.
was a moment in time. It happened. Um, yeah, like not nobody really talks about him anymore, to be honest.
Yeah, I just like I usually just make I there was a point in on my album and one of my ignorant songs I blatantly make fun of him uh
Mm,
in one of the lines, but yeah, I agree. I feel like that whole thing was just a big waste of time. It was
yeah,
like he didn't even respond to the majority of the tracks.
exactly. And that's like
Like
one reason
I
why I didn't do a diss track on him was
yeah,
like, bro, I'm not doing this.
he's not
Like,
even gonna
you guys can do it,
respond.
but I'm not gonna do it. You know,
Like I would at least think he would respond to like
there's a lot of good ones.
he wasn't gonna respond to No Consent. Like
No
no,
doubt.
he
That
wasn't
that
gonna.
that was murder. Honestly.
You can't come back from that. Same as it was funny. I'm not trying to call out Phoenix or anything, but it was didn't it, so he was didn't he diss CC twice?
Um, I don't.
He did the Kill Shot remix with Slick,
Oh yeah, yeah, he did. I mean, yeah, he did
and
basically diss him
he did
twice. Yeah, that's honestly
yeah,
what I
then he
caught
did
when I
3-0.
first came across that Slick song.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
shame him for it. Like
so it's
if I
what
would
is
I
it? It
would
is what it
probably
is.
like I can't stand people that are just preying on the innocent.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but as far as my YouTube plans, I'm just gonna keep on making content about our community. Just trying to talk about different people. Um, you know, interview different people. Just basically it.
I feel like this next video you're gonna make is gonna be like Sunspike is not a talker.
I
It's like in this
mean,
video you're gonna be like, I asked this kid so many questions.
honestly, for real though, for real. Nah, if anything, bro, you're okay, to be honest. Like, we're all different, like
Yeah,
I can't be one to like say that I'm better than you just because you're not like a simple person. I can't
yeah,
I can't do that, because the thing is I have my own flaws as well. I'm not saying that I'm better than nobody. At the end of the day,
yeah,
I'm just somebody who makes videos. Like, that's not really like, it's cool, but it's not like something that's gonna help me. Like,
yeah,
I
for
don't know,
sure.
I guess, like, it's not really it's not like I'm a superstar. It's not like I'm not No Life Shock. I'm not Dax. I'm not like I'm not like a superstar. I'm just a
Yeah.
normal YouTuber. I'm just like all you guys. I'm also trying to make it as well. You know.
I was even gonna say like you're not No Life Shack, but y'all's intros are kind of the same.
Yeah,
Um,
they are the bro. To be honest, I'm gonna be honest with you. I
what's
took
good, everybody?
my inspiration from that man. Like, I started doing
Yeah,
reactions because of him.
100%. I get it.
Like, for
Yeah,
real.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah. Yeah, but as far as reactions, I don't even do that much anymore. Like,
Yeah, I'm not
I don't know
gonna
why.
be like I probably make a separate channel for stuff like that for me.
Oh my god.
Um, because I don't want people to be overly caught like I don't want people to be overly caught up. Like if reactions and reviews are more of your liking, you can check out this channel. If you like my music, check out this one. Just
Definitely. Definitely.
I'll just keep that in check until I feel like I can move different.
Definitely. Well, man, this has been it for the interview, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you, bro. You were honestly like interesting dude, I can't wait for that album to
Yeah,
come out. Um,
thank you, bro.
and yeah, just check out this man on YouTube, link in description. His Instagram as well. And yeah, man, just overall, just thanks for being on the show, and I look
No
forward
problem,
to
man.
what you have to give us in the future.
Have a good day, bro.
Peace. You too, man. All right, guys, that was the video with Texas rapper Sun Spike. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out his channel, link in description below. This has been Controversy from the Underdogs, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.